Okay, so what's the last
Can I ask you a quick question? Yes, these are not staying on very well. Can we, if they come on, can we write our number and our name directly on the shirt?
And he got what?
Those belong to you. So would that be okay? Okay, if they come off, we can write our name.
Number, not so much the name. So if you can clearly put your number, it's going to be important. Okay, we have 20 teams. I'm just going to go through and make sure. Team number 1, just say yes. 2,
Yes.
3, 4,
Yes.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11.
This 11.
11 is
12,
Yes.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So congratulations to the organizers. We usually get here and they tell us we got 20 teams and we end up with 10. Well done to you for turning up. This is your identification flag that says Pop Up Bermuda. Where these flags are, our officials will be. Most of our officials have on white t-shirts, some don't, but you'll see the flag. Some will be verbal instructions, some will just be written instructions. They will tell you once, you must listen. If you have to come back, you have to wait in your turn to ask if you don't get it right.
Excuse me, are the flags more different colors?
Yes, yellow, green, blue, but as long as you see pop-up, you'll be fine. Some of the stuff have numbers, because if there's a lot of you coming up at the same time, you have to pick the number to indicate who's next. You can take it
any
all.
number or just your
In
number?
sequence.
You will want to pick the most quick of one. We can pick one even though we're 15.
Absolutely.
20 or 20 is in line.
Okay. As I call your number, you need to pick up a schedule and the rules and regulations. You've got 2 minutes to read them. 1, 2, 3. Keith, maybe you can help us. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Is Boston schedule?
8,
7.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
We thought you weren't gonna make it, girl. Just sign this and write your name and the date of rating. Just sign it.
Kailangan ko na mark me.
I get it right. I think it should start. Annie had extra large for both of us.
Minutes from the start.
You pick up
Read. Any questions? Let me know.
I think you are.
All waiver sheets are in by now, the waiver.
Yes, we have them all.
So one on each one.
I got it.
Who's your team member?
Oh, I'm not in the race. Hold on, we have a question. Maybe answer for everybody.
So it says number 4, at the completion list of the task, be sure to receive the number of the stop to present to the marshal at the next stop. Are they each going to be sequential, so we have to give them the previous stop? before we
Exactly.
go on?
We didn't hear the question back here.
Say it out loud.
For number 4, in finding the clues, we have to do it sequentially, so we have to have clue 3 in our hand to go to solve clue 4. You can't have clue 15 to go to solve.
Exactly. And all they will tell you is that you are out of sequence. If for some reason you go across and you see a flag and you think you can stop there, no. So for each stop, and if the responsibility to collect it is on the participants. For instance, when you leave me, you need to have that you've been to stop 1. So when you go to stop 2, you need to present this to the marshal. If not, they are not even going to talk to you. Now, ladies, I look at this race and challenge as being probably one of the bigger ones we've had in Bermuda, thanks to Merle. And so there's an elimination, i.e. every task must be completed. If not, you are out of the race. There's no time penalties because we don't have enough time to say, well, an hour for you, 15 minutes for you. You are out of the race. So I would say gear yourself up and be ready to face the unexpected.
I'm going to ask a redundant question again. You said this is not a time race, it's a completion race.
It is a completion
So
race.
if I take an hour to do a task and someone else takes 10 minutes, I'm not penalized because I took an hour?
No, not at all. But, however, the first one to finish the finish line is first.
It's in you won't get
Who gets to the finish line?
so everybody you won't be out of the race if you're the last one there.
If you choose not to do a task,
Then
you're
you're
eliminated.
okay.
Okay.
Not so much for us, but so other people don't feel left out. It's a second, third, and fourth, right?
Okay, yeah. I will say this, I'll let Merle tell you what the prizes are before we start, but there are lots of prizes, so don't be discouraged that you might feel like I'm in 10th place, I gotta give up. There are lots of prizes all the way down to the bottom, so stay in the race. Yeah, have fun, it's most important. I left out anything. There is no hotline, so don't bother to call and say, I'm lost, where am I? You have all sorts of things at your hand to kind of figure out where you have to go. We have not made the clues difficult this time. In some cases, we will tell you where to go. Others, you may have to think, but it's not difficult. We don't think it's difficult. Any more questions?
When you're giving out the orders, can we take down notes?
Sorry?
When you're giving out verbal orders?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Any other questions?
Any other questions? Do we have to keep the clues from like last year? Like when we made, do we have to keep this stuff?
Yeah, put it around your neck, but
Like
it'll tell
last
you
year we
at the
made the
place.
knackers, you have to keep it. So do we have to have all that stuff at the end?
You will find out whatever you have to keep or whatever.
Mm.
Okay, now Merle will take over. She'll let you know what the prizes are. I think it's important to know what you're challenging for.
Okay, the first prize is two $500 vouchers, $500 travel vouchers. The second prize.
They'll find out.
Okay, okay.
Okay, anyway, that's the top. That's one,
Okay,
of
that's
the,
one of the
that's
top.
one you've gone in for. And there's some other interesting prizes following that.
Okay.
Some really good ones.
There's some good prizes, so try hard, everybody. Have lots of fun.
We got 10 minutes to go.
And we have 10 minutes. Please. Okay, yes?
Oh, wait. We wanted to say the same shit.
Yes, are you handing everything? Everybody, please obey rules on the road. Okay, if the police pulls you over for speeding and all of that, don't call me. Don't call me. Because you say, walk on, okay? Everybody see Cook, who's in charge of prosecution? And we can still say Bermazing race for the camera. Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Bermazing race!
To come, the clue is the task is going to basically tell them that they need to find one of these boxes. Inside the boxes are elastic bands. They have to string the bands or chain them and make them stretch between these 3 trees. No sag. If the elastic breaks, they have to keep chaining. They have black elastics, and basically they have 3 yellow elastics that have to line up with these 3 posted tags. It has to stretch, can't go beyond, it has to be in line with it. And once we are satisfied that the elastic bands stretch the 3 trees, then they can get their next task, get their next clue to go to the next task. Thank you. Can we edit that?
What criminals look at us.
Stop it.
First team's on the way.
They're driving. They didn't have the number to give me for once.
Well, they can't drive anyhow.
They do have a number.
They got one, but they gotta give me number 2.
Oh, show right here. Hi. How come everyone's faces are looking so blank?
You can see that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Number coming right here. Okay. All right, thank you.
Which one? The number.
A number. Here's the number.
Number 3. You should have given it number.
I gave her that number. Here you go. Here you go. 19.
Wait.
Thank you. Here we go.
One box.
How many elastic bands?
Here you go. Don't look, look at your clue and
Use your clue. Yeah, don't worry about this thing.
oh, you mean?
Two red must begin the chain. Two blue must complete the chain. The yellow bands line up with the yellow. What the hell is
Mark
this?
on tree number 3. This is tree number 3.
The yellow marker.
What number is this one?
Open up the box.
It's not the new one.
Band. Straight. One. There's a big elastic band somewhere, right?
You don't have no bands.
You're looking for these boxes.
They bought it. And we don't have no other bands. Look at that one. I mean, that's the end ones with the nails in it.
Connect the black.
Connect the black things to
Assemble a chain.
the chain. Bands to resemble a chain. 2 red bands must begin the chain.
What kind of box?
And they're in this box.
Come on, to.
The bands are to stretch from tree number 1 to tree number 3 and line up with tree number 3. Connect the black bands to remember a chain, resemble a chain. 2 red must begin the chain. 2 blue must complete the chain. The yellow band must line up with the yellow marker on tree 3. Now sagging your stretch. Now hang over allowed on either side. The bands are to stretch from tree number 1 to number 3. So each person that fits between the only have to go to the body.
Thank you. Okay. When you give them the
Oh, you can't take that.
No, you're not pulling anything down.
Oh.
Here?
What's your number?
You're not pulling anything down. You can pick up the tab. Thank you. You have to find. You have in your number? Find your flag.
Yeah.
Right, the yellow's got to be in the middle.
Oh, right here, look. Is the elastic in there?
let us say 1 box. The 1 box has enough elastic.
And it's 1 box per team, right?
Per team.
Right.
With elastic. See, you got me, you got these big, you got a big in there that's
Too red to give you a chance.
Oh, I could be going from frickin' this side. Meissen.
I was dying coming in. She's calling, she's calling. She's like, I see your partner, what do you want to back? Yeah. It's gotta be a true.
Point street. There is 3 reds, blues, and posts.
I'm going to say this verbally because it's not clear. This is 3, 3, 1, 2, 3. 3, 1, 2.
He said this is tree. This one's one?
Yeah, ma'am.
No.
Point it, make it point, make it point. Let it go, Scooby. Alright, how about that, ma'am?
You have to take it off after?
No.
What's that?
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about the other team.
Put that on the other team. Put that on the
How
other
about that,
team.
ma'am?
Go to the tree. Go to the tree. Did you do any of these? He black.
No, I want you to yes.
You have your clue?
Okay, maybe the blue might shine today.
Slowly, slowly, slowly pull the yellow to the middle.
Okay.
Put the yellow in the middle. Alright, let it go.
No.
No, ma'am.
Yes, thank you.
We just leave this?
Should we leave this or?
Take it with us.
Should we leave this or take it with us? Yes.
You can leave that.
Take it. Bring it back.
No, this is fine.
Okay.
You're going to leave that?
Excuse me.
Ma'am.
You don't have to take that.
Let it go, Scooby.
No.
Right here.
Where am I?
Right here. Right here. It would have said that.
Who's calling? Show me your line. No.
This is horrible that you're filming this.
No. Top one or middle one?
Middle one. Middle one.
You got the other end? Your end on. Do your end for me.
No.
Red and blue.
It doesn't say you can't. Oh my God.
You need it.
All right, where's the
I'm right here. Top one.
Oh, I'm so covered. That's all right.
that a go?
No.